Hello everyone! Welcome to this year's Halloween special. I decided I want to do something quite different. So here we are playing Pathfinder. It is a version of D&D that honestly I know a lot more than the regular D&D. So we'll be using that. If you're interested, look it up. Today I will be the DM of this group, and with it I have some victims. Say hello, victims.
Hello,
Hi.
victims.
This is gonna be fun. Alright, so, at the moment, you are in a tavern. This tavern is known as the Middleman Tavern. It is mostly known for being the only tavern in the town of Duran, and honestly, it's not a very good tavern. But it's the only place you can get quests and that you can go out for and get some money. And that is kind of how we start this adventure. We have some people in the bar, talking, milling around, but then we have one man outside, praising his Lord and Savior. A child walks up to him and asks, "You're big!"
Who's he looking to?
You, because,
You're the guy outside.
Alright, I am 6'5". I look down at him, just hovering over, and I go, "Greetings! Have you heard the good word of Gorham?
you're funny looking.
And you're tiny. You wish to be punted."
Yeah, mommy! Well, he runs away. Sorry, I couldn't resist
Alright.
something. I don't know.
Alright, so
I was
I
being...
casually saunter up to the tavern. Is there a door?
Yeah, of course.
I
You have to
well,
make your own.
I don't tolerate doors. I try to kick it open. Does it swing inwards or outwards?
Outwards.
Okay, well, this door is about to be in trouble.
How foppish of you.
Alright, roll for strength, I guess.
Let's see, that would be using... Well, it's an attack, so I'd use my melee modifier.
Go for it. You hit the door, and being that it's unlocked, it opens up.
I step inside, "Greetings! Who would like to hear the good word of the god Gorham?"
The bartender gets up on his stool. He is a little goblin. He goes over, he looks at you and says, "Hey, keep it down! You've been scaring away the customers. Now, if you want something, buy it. Or else, do whatever you want."
Whatever I want.
No, not you. I know you.
You know me.
Well, I know what you've been up to. I hear rumors.
Oh God. Why have you not contacted the police?
This place isn't that sanitary in itself. I'd lose my license if they came here.
Hey, so that's what I smell.
I've had a long-standing saying. Medical licenses come and go, but knowledge, that sticks with you.
Yeah,
Right.
well.
Very well. I walk over to the first table individually, slam my hands down, and go, "Greetings! Have you heard the good word of Gorham?"
Yes.
I
It was lovely.
slowly edge away from the weird thing.
He's produced a very large half-orc. Very, very large. With a very large... Actually, maybe I should give you a description of my character.
Yes, go ahead.
This guy is standing at a good solid 6'5". He is widely built and seems, for a half-orc, relatively young. He has a very long mess of brown hair with of black hair with scraggly beard and wide brown eyes. He is currently decked out in a very worn traveling robe. Underneath it, a very large array of a very well-made breastplate, traveling gear, a backpack, several kits strapped to his side, and a large pendant of the symbol of Gorham. On it, the weapons that he's carrying seems to be a large greatsword, marked again with the holy symbol, a very well-made longbow, and a morning star, as well as a buckler strapped to his side. He seems very friendly, if a little loud. What do you do?
Well, the goblin notices this holy symbol as you slam your hands on the table. It, of course, pops out, and he notices, "Hey, you a holy man?"
Yes, I am.
Ah, well, I got this quest here. It came in a couple days ago. No one has seemed to take it, or whoever has taken it hasn't come back, and luckily I get to sell their stuff. But you seem like you'd be able to take care of it. So, here. I would say recommend maybe a couple of these guys around here to come with you because it ain't that easy. But, give it a shot.
Alright. Is he handing me like a piece of paper or something?
Yes, he's handing you a piece of paper.
Alright, I take the piece of paper and I read it.
Alright, it says...
Wait, what's it written in?
It's written in common.
Okay.
It is written in
Written
common.
in
It
Celestial.
says, big headers at the top, help wanted, exorcist needed.
Exorcism.
At this
I
point,
can
my
beat
character
the
gets
ghost out of
interested
them.
and moves over to look at it with him.
I place my armor on you. Friend, do you wish to help me cleanse the world of these unholy spirits?
Of course, but I cannot kill with words. My arrows will vanquish.
I just slap your chest. Wonderful! Let us go! And I just lift you up above my head.
Unhand me, please.
Very well. Place you back down.
Thank you.
I back away.
Still
Oh,
think it
you
needs
good
more
doctor.
DACA.
I look
to the
behind
man in
me.
the funny hat.
Oh, I
Trying
get
to
it.
figure out who you're talking to.
You look like a capable individual.
Should I give a description of myself?
Yes.
I am 6 foot tall with a terrible hunch. Dressed in thick robes, a dark mask. I smell faintly of orphan blood and lavender incense.
That is a very interesting combination.
Yes, he's something, all right.
On my character sheet, under age I have despair, gender nightmares, eyes cruelty, and hair spite. And you refer to me as good doctor.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Well, whatever. My assistant is out gathering supplies.
Supplies.
I've got nothing better to do.
Very well. I reach over and just like pat him on the back. Very well. And what of you? He says, looking to the. Are you a
Halfling.
halfling?
Yes.
What of
I turn
you?
around
Do you
and
care to join us on an adventure?
I turn around and stare intently at the halfling.
How are your shoes looking?
There'll be gold, riches, religion.
No, I mean your shoes.
What about my shoes?
Yeah.
Religion.
Did he need polishing or something like that?
Are you
Well,
gonna
what
steal
skills
his
do you
Air
have?
Jordans?
I hide my red Reeboks under my robes. You wouldn't dare.
Alright. Wise.
They got little lightning bolts on the side and a holy symbol.
It makes you run faster. They're enchanted.
God.
All right. So all four of you are in. All right. I'll write it down. Make sure
The halfling, he
keep you all
Alright.
safe.
looks uninterested. He's really, in fact, quite interested in what's going on.
All right. Here are the directions to the place. Hope to see you again.
Call me if you want something done about that voice of yours.
My voice.
I wouldn't have
Yeah.
Critic. All right. So you all pack up and head out on the journey.
No,
Uh,
I ever agreed to this. Whatever.
Well,
And now you know the feeling, huh?
transitioned into this.
Yeah.
Now you know the feeling.
The issue is, why would you make a character for a D&D game that doesn't want to go on an adventure?
Well,
She has
maybe he
problems
does
or
wanna go on
something.
an
I don't-
adventure, He just doesn't want to go on an adventure with extremely creepy people.
I
Well,
don't know,
that's what
Doctor.
adventures
Why
in
would you do
D&D are
that?
like, though, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, but then you need to
Well, we
get
have-
paid, so you have to go anyway.
See, well, so far we have an orc extremist, an alchemist with a smells vaguely of perfume and human blood, and
Orphan blood.
Blood
You
and
have to be
lavender
specific.
incense.
yeah,
I have it
and then
smoldering in the
then we
nose
have
of my
me,
mask.
who's just the creepy elf with the bow and the long sword in the corner.
And you know what? And you know what? The halflings are prove the most terrifying of us all.
Carl.
What is
So
that
halfling
noise?
I
So
don't.
halfling, is your name any chance Carl?
No, my name is not Carl. That would be an elf. Yeah. Also, can I
Oh,
tell the
second.
story? Can I tell
Go.
the story before we continue?
Yeah, go.
Wait, one thing. Longbow damage. Is that just raw damage, or is there a modifier?
I think that you add your dex too.
Yeah, add your dex.
Okay. All right.
The way I've always known is that you add your dex to bows, and to crossbows you don't. The reason why crossbows do most of the aiming for you just sort of pull a trigger, whereas bows you have to sort of do a lot more.
Okay.
They also count as martial weapons. So anyway, anyway, before we continue, I'd like to tell a little story I told these guys yesterday that they found very funny. Don't you walk off, halfling. And
Oh.
and what happened is I was telling them a story. Well, I won't say the name yet, of a very interesting character from a previous game of mine. I joined a D&D game 3.5 a while back, and it was a long-standing game. It had been going for a while. And I made a simple character, and one of the guys in the enemy NPCs that joined, like the big bad guys, was this anti-paladin. Now, apparently, this guy was a long-standing elvish lord, had a long amount of titles, an elaborate, colorful history of so many things, had long-standing and helped the players as an NPC, but apparently had given himself an anti-paladin, which is sort of a corrupted champion of a dark god, of the god of death and decay. He was terrifying. He was this rotten monstrosity. He led armies of the undead and the damned, and he struck fear and decay wherever he walked. You want to know what the name of this man was? This horrible elvish abomination that once was? Carl. Not like Carl with a K, not like Carl, Uthalarhar. No, it's just Carl the elf. What the fuck?
Hey, there are some people that can't come up with good names, so they have to create good characters.
What the hell? Carl the anti-paladin. I'm just...
You feared him, though, didn't you?
Carl.
Oh, we feared the fuck out of it.
Carl, that
Carl.
kills people.
Yeah, we made that joke one too many times, and the DM almost killed us for it. Now then, let's move on with our adventure.
Yes. As this tale is being woven and you tell of your previous adventures, you make your way to this house on a hill. It's surrounded by a big stone wall. You can see the top of it, and it looks fairly nice. And it's actually quite a pleasant place. It's nice, shining noon. You see it. It's the nice hedges and stuff. But as soon as you walk in the front gate, it suddenly becomes night.
Well, that's unusual.
Yes. I would assume one of you is jumping back and forth through the opening to make it, oh, it's night, oh, it's day, oh, it's night, oh, it's day.
Probably.
And that would happen. Let's see.
I
Page...
stand with one eye inside the gate and one eye outside of it.
Turn it like that. Paste every... What? That doesn't... Okay, that's... Okay, that didn't work. Let me... I'm trying to copy-paste your tokens. It didn't work. So, let me do...
Get good.
I'm getting as good as I can. There we go. So, you all arrive at this house, and it's very weird, very dark and scary all the nighttime. And you then see, on the porch, in front of the house's door, is a dwarf. A very well-dressed dwarf in a suit. He's sitting there, kind of waiting. He looks at you. He stands up. He says, "Greetings! Are you here for the quest I sent out for?"
Indeed.
I'm gonna cut him open.
He steps back. What?
Ignore my friend here is just so filled with righteousness that he sometimes says things he doesn't mean. How can we help you?
Yes, well, I am, unimportant at the moment. My name is... I don't write these guys' names. Andalin. My name is Andalin, and I am the caretaker of this house, or was the caretaker of this house before...
Wait, hold on. What? What do you mean was?
Well, you see, this is why I sent for exorcists. The lady of the house, the true owner, had a misfortune in her life a few weeks back, and, well, say it to say, she got, tangled up in some problems with a necromancer. I think she did something with, I don't know, or, I don't know. This is why I was fired, really, because I was trying to be too nosy. And, well, after a couple days and a couple weeks later, things started turning very, very bad. So, the quest I'm giving to you is, please help the lady. She is still in the house. She is in her bedroom. It is up the stairs to the left. And if you... I would go in there myself, but there's something wrong with the door. Every time I try and grab it, it doesn't. I can't grab the door. It's very weird. So, I would...
Oh, don't worry, we have a cure for that.
Yes. I would hope that some adventurers would come and help me, because the last time I came in there, things attacked me. And
I stepped forward, I placed my hand on his mouth. Shh. We will have everything done for you, sir. If my name is Zabur, we will get this. Alright, this door? Fuck this door. I try to kick it open.
It opens itself.
Well,
No, it-
Fall flat in your
I
face.
have a very bad feeling about this.
Should I roll like a reflex save to not fall flat on my ass?
Sure.
1 second. Let me get my... Oh, that's my worst save.
Crit fail, you fall into the basement.
That'd be horrifying.
Oh, it would be. Yeah, no, you're fine. You stumble back a little bit, you kick at the door, it opens itself, and you kind of just, you make it look like you stepped, make a really big step inside.
I meant to do that.
That's how I always walk.
Reveal areas, let's...
And just
Yes, as you walk inside, you all walk inside, don't you? Yes, you all walk.
No, we just stay out here and rub our faces on the walls like exorcism.
Yes. Oh, yes,
We're having
thank
an
you.
Exorcism party.
Yes, thank you, thank you. As you go in, he says, thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. Oh, and one more thing. It is the most important. Be wary of Mimi. She's the house pet. She bites.
I'll cut her open
What
too.
is Mimi?
Mimi? Oh, you'll know her when you see her.
Thanks.
Some say maybe we're being led to our death. I say, ha! I have no fear of it.
As soon as you say that, the door slams shut on its own,
I
and
didn't say no fear. I meant a little fear.
mysteriously melts away. There is no more door there.
This is a hell of a house.
You
All
are a
living
real man
things
of
die. Trust me, I've checked.
Damn it.
Right.
Very
So-
well.
It's off.
As you look around this house, you see a very nice marble staircase leading up to the second floor with banisters circling around the top. To your right, you see 2 doors, and to your left, next to the stairs, you see another door. And past that is a hallway that leads to 2 more doors.
Okay. Someone wants to go in one of these doors with me. I'm not going in alone.
I don't trust any more doors in this house, so I'm gonna go up the
Now-
stairs.
What are we all wearing? Like, do I see heavy armor on any of us?
I'm
See,
wearing
I
just light
have-
padded armor.
I have a longbow on my back, long sword at my side, and some padded leather armor.
Yeah, you're a filthy dex casual.
Okay. Since
Excuse
fate
me,
favors
orphan killer.
since fate favors the bold,
It
I'm
was
going to
for
open
science.
this door.
Wait. Religion
What?
man, don't go alone.
Of course.
Dangerous
of
to
course.
go alone.
Wait, actually, can anyone check for traps?
I can
let's
probably
I'm
do
a
that.
rogue. That's my job.
And would you kindly check for
I can
traps
do a
about, like-
perception check.
The thing is, though, rogues actually really called trap finding, because that means
Trap sense. I should research that. Sorry for being unprepared, as usual.
Let's see. Would a knowledge dungeoneering work?
I would accept
Do
that.
I might have that. No, maybe not. I don't know. Don't remember.
Okay, so roll 1d20 plus. What's the bonus for that? 10. Okay.
And this is the. Oh, wait.
Hmm.
No.
It is an ordinary door. There is no traps. If you faintly care to hear inside, you hear chopping. It's cutting of vegetables and such.
Are you sure that's vegetables?
I'm pretty sure it's vegetables.
I've
Can I
heard the
make a
sound.
perception
Don't
check
trust
to
you.
tell if it's vegetables?
Go ahead.
Can I make the same check?
Okay. Guys, out of character, I don't know about you, but I'm getting vibes of Little Shop of Horrors.
The chop you can tell. I mean, I'll cut that out. Sorry, Lanchester. Zanzibar can tell. Yes, it is chopping. The doctor can tell he's whatever is cooking in there is making a mirepoix. It is onions, celery, carrots. Making a nice stew.
I've heard this sound many times. It is not vegetables.
No, it's vegetables, but
Well, I feel
Don't
only
tell
one
them
way to
that.
try out. What of you, Cobbler? Do you know of the door? Is it trapped?
I'm pretty sure it's safe.
yes, it is safe.
Very well. Stand aside. I must do my standard procedure.
Okay.
Everyone must stand aside for this one. It may get a little splintery.
Okay.
I roll to kick the door open.
I'm just gonna put my mutagen to my lips. I'm not gonna drink it yet.
Yet.
God damn it.
Yep.
The door open. You kick the door open, and you see nothing. It is now quiet. You have entered the kitchen area of the house. Knives are adorned on the cutting boards. Vegetables are there, but you don't see anybody. It is
Okay.
now silent.
Maybe
Yo,
I should have
Halfling, you
kicked the
gonna-
door open.
What you do see is a big cooking pot on the stove. It's
Full of
not
people?
on, but it's, big, and you can't actually see over it. You will either need to, stand on your tippy toes and jump, or lift someone up to notice it. You also have a giant keg near the near the left of it, just probably filled with alcohol. And, of course, over here is the prep area for all the foods.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if anything looks out of place in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same.
Let me look at here. First floor, checking, looking, no, let me see.
See, I'll also roll a perception.
Not,
We're really high perception modifier.
I love that my class actually has perception as a skill, because not having it is painful as fuck.
Oh yeah, because Inquisitors are supposed to be subtle, tactable.
Another 10. Wow.
Doesn't exactly.
Well, they can be. It's just this guy's is a half-orc dedicated to the god of war and glory. I mean,
I will say you notice the weirdness that the knives have, of course, vegetables kind of stuck on them. They're kind of in the cutting board. The pot.
Wait, in the cutting board, like stuck in the cutting board?
Yeah, you know how somebody chops a hunk of something and then it sticks like a big cleaver. It's a big cleaver has chunked right in the cutting board with
Okay.
stuff on it, but it doesn't really do anything.
There's a part in Skyrim that's
But
like this.
let's see. I will say, Harry, you smell something in the giant cauldron. It doesn't smell right. And yeah, it doesn't smell right.
Let's see.
can
Can
I
you
at
roll a
least,
check to
how
kick-
big is this pod?
It is
Yeah,
very
that's-
big. Like I
check.
said, on top of the stove, you are maybe forehead high with the rim. You'll have to jump to see it or lift somebody
Are there any,
else up.
stepping
I'm
stools
I'm
or
just
anything
gonna
nearby?
reach. I'm just gonna
Mr.
reach my tentacle up, grab the pot, and pull it down.
You have a tentacle?
Of course, I have a tentacle. I'm an
He's
alchemist.
an alchemist.
I didn't realize you. I didn't realize you did part time with those Japanese schoolgirls. But okay.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay,
Clearly,
I'm
you know
gonna
nothing about me.
Oh
see.
god.
Looking there. Okay,
Athletics, that also explains the orc.
so you actually make a strength check to see if
Okay,
you can do
I'm
that.
gonna
Joke's
take a
on you.
step back and draw.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking a step back. I would recommend you do the same, man.
Oh god.
Yeah, like stand over like
Okay,
here
I'm going to
with
actually I'm going to step
us.
forward and assist him in moving the pot.
All right, I will accept that. You are. Let's see, Harry. Can you add into some strength here? Because at the moment, no, you're trying to. You're wobbling it, but it's like really hard to get over. Although you, when you do that, I will say, medic. Can you make a perception check?
Oh crap. D20 plus 10. Okay, 22.
Okay. As they are kind of shimmy and shaking it, trying to move it, but utterly not, you notice that the knives are shaking on the counters while they are moving them. While they are trying to move the pot, the knives are kind of shaking on the tables.
Let's see.
Don't move the
Mental
pot.
Mental Gen? I don't think
Yes?
we're alone.
I
I'm
will
going
not
to
move
cast.
the pot.
Uh,
I draw my greatsword.
And I draw my longbow and move over here.
I draw my greatsword.
I'm going to slam my greatsword into the side of the pot with all of my might.
Roll an attack.
Such a smart idea.
Reach and clear.
Roll an attack.
Bong, bong.
All right. Well,
Does that beat its AC?
I don't know. It doesn't have an AC. I was planning on it
Does
having an
does it
AC.
have an HP value?
But it does not have the AC. You hit the pot, it makes a big BOOM sound. Pretty much the entire house rings. Everyone there knows you're there. So good on you.
Is the pot undead?
No, it is not undead.
If
It is
so,
a
I
giant
feel-
cast iron pot. But
If
you
so, I
are
would feel
able
extra
to
damage
hit
to
it enough. Your movement was able to hit it enough with you and Harry moving it, and then you finally whapping it. It tips over, boom, onto the floor, spilling hunks of meat.
I'm going to make a knowledge nature check to find out what that is.
I'm going to assist him in that because I do believe I have knowledge nature.
Yep, I have knowledge nature.
And
too.
I assume he has the higher one, so I'm going to try to assist him. Now, everybody watching, this is a very important check that you can
Oh.
do in Pathfinder, which is called assisting.
And what's
what you
your
do is
knowledge nature check?
if you
14.
it's a
Okay,
plus 7
then,
at
then
mine.
I'll,
If
then I'll
you
assist you.
Yeah,
as well.
if you beat a DC 10, you can add an extra plus 2 to their check.
Was that your roll, the 28?
Yeah.
Do I have
Okay.
knowledge
So if I beat a DC 10,
Actually, no, I don't.
Well, the thing is, what you can do is you can either choose to do your own roll, or you can choose to assist theirs, meaning that if you add an extra, if you do whatever their skill is, like say you two are trying to do diplomacy, you can assist him by rolling another D20 plus whatever your bonus is, and if you beat a DC 10, you give an extra plus 2.
okay.
Basically,
I'll do
if you think you can do better than me, then you
Okay. Yep, I'll give you an
you
extra plus
almost did better than me.
All right, so
But
that
yeah,
is
so
a
he rolls a 32 for his nature knowledge.
32. These are not natural, though. So I would say you're not quite sure what... Like, they're hunks of meat.
Will a knowledge local
Ooh.
help?
Knowledge? No, it would not.
I'm
I've
gonna roll
never-
a
But you don't
spellcraft
have
on
to
the-
worry, because the hunks of meat start to move.
I step back.
Fascinating.
They start moving
that.
and kind of stand up in the form of a human.
Wondrous.
Roll
I retrieve.
initiative!